Thank you. I think everybody enjoyed it as they lift Kenny's car from the wreckage. Rex Blackwell waiting in the wings. He will attempt to jump 2 12-foot-high school buses with his motorcycle and earn the kind of applause that Kenny Carter and Milton Richards are getting from this appreciative Astrodome crowd. We'll have that jump. That gentleman is 26-year-old flying Rex Blackwell from Phoenix, Arizona, and this afternoon he's going to attempt something pretty spectacular.
That's right. I'm going to be attempting a jump over 2 full-size buses end to end. That's never been done here in the Dome before, and due to the height of the buses, it creates a pretty tight jump.
What are the danger factors?
Okay, as I said, the buses are high, so I've never been off a ramp as high as I'm going to use today. And also, the Dome isn't quite as big as we like it to be, so distance-wise, it's going to be right there as far as anyone has ever jumped indoors before. And so it's possibly a new indoor record here.
Flying Rex, I think we're ready to watch you go.
Great, I'm ready to do it.
Okay. There's a good look at those 2 12-foot-high school buses that Rex will have to jump over. From ramp to ramp, it's approximately 95 feet. And if Rex is successful today, he will have exceeded over 100 feet and pretty close to his indoor record of 114 feet. He signals to his crew that the ramps are aligned correctly, and he's ready to go. An exceptional all-around motorcycle rider. He's skilled in both motocross and flat track. Started professionally at about the age of 18. Good look at his wife, Tina. And Rex wheelies himself out to one of the ends of the Astrodome as he gets set for his jump. Rex has disappeared from the view of the crowd. The atmosphere absolutely electric. His wife has been microphoned. She will let us eavesdrop on her emotions. Rex Blackwell is set to go. Here he comes. And he decides to pass on this first run. A momentary sigh of relief from the crowd, but the anxiety still exists.
How come it never gets any easier? It never does. What? Gets any easier. Never gets any.
And there was a time when Tina Blackwell couldn't even bring herself to watch. As a matter of fact, she divorced her husband Rex because she couldn't bear the tension. But since that time, she has learned to endure. They have remarried, and she is here this afternoon. Rex waves to the crowd as he heads back out of the Astrodome to the top of the ramp out there. I think he's going to take it this time. By the time he reaches top speed, Rex will be traveling about 70 miles an hour. Here he comes. He hits the ramp. He looks good. A perfect landing by Rex Blackwell. Sensational jump. His wife is happy. He waves to the crowd. I might add that she is very relieved, too. Over 2 12-foot-high school buses flying Rex Blackwell. Rex, congratulations. That was absolutely sensational. I have seen motorcycle jumps on television before. This is my first time in person, and you get a much better feeling.
All right. Sometimes on television it tends to take a little bit away from the jump, the excitement and the apprehension that people have before a jump. Because sometimes, like I said, you can make it look easy, but the danger is always there. And when you're there in person, it just adds that much more to it.
You were so smooth, you looked like a giant 747 jet setting down in a landing area. Did you anticipate any kind of problems at all, though?
Well, the only problem we anticipated was just the height of the ramp, never having to use one of quite that angle before. So we did as much calculating as we could before the jump, and we just kind of had to hope for the...
Okay, Rex, congratulations. Flying Rex Blackwell. And the fans were treated to a pretty nerve-wracking moment from a man who doesn't consider himself a daredevil, but try to convince his wife of that. As your husband's up in the crowd receiving their accolades, what was going through your mind when you saw him flying over those 2 buses?
Worry, fear. I just get afraid. His landing, I was worried about the landing because the up ramp is so high and he lands hard, and the stopping over there.
You know, he said he absolutely loves to play in front of a crowd. Does it bother you at all that he risks his life like that?
Yeah, but I wouldn't want him to do anything else. He loves doing it.
And Tina, I think you'll agree that if there's anything tougher than jumping 2 12-foot-high school buses, it's having to watch your husband do it.
Here he comes. Here he comes.